Hello, dear viewers, and welcome to a new episode of Windows and Happy Eid. I'm your host for tonight, Muhammad Abdurrahim, and tonight we'll be talking about beach tourism and diving here in Egypt. Egypt, the holder of many attractions for beach tourism and for diving, snorkeling, and other activities related to beach and all types of tourism, really. And we have the pleasure of having with us here in our Nile TV studios Prof. Coach Mussalam Omar, who is an expert in psychophysiology and also the designer of the Sando program and the owner of the negative ionic window. A very good evening to you and happy Eid, Coach Omar. It's a pleasure having you with us.
Thank you very much. Happy Eid for everyone. Buon Eid for my friends and all the world.
That's in Italian, Buon Eid, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And benvenuti Ultra Volta into program. Welcome again, Mr. Abdurrahim, and on this program.
Thank you, Coach Omar, for being with us. So, Egypt is such a great attraction to all types of tourism, really. But when it comes to beach tourism, when it comes to diving, snorkeling, something is very special here. And you're a professional diving coach with international accreditation. So talk to us about that specific area, the diving area.
Okay, we have Red Sea, and we have very important sites of diving in the world, like Sisal Gorm, like Ras Mohammed National Park, Mussalam Omar Medium, all this area. And the surprise I will be to tell in this meeting, North Coast. North Coast will be coming, and we have Ras Al Hikma, this meeting. It will be coming to dive site 2 very soon, and I have invitations from my company, AAA. This is for real estate, not for diving, but it invite me last summer to go to visit this area, and I gonna to found some places better to dive and snorkeling. So this is very important in Egypt, and we have to be caring for that. We have more organization, management diving in Egypt and in the world, like BADI, SSI, SAMUS. But I have surprise in this meeting. I will talk about it. We will be, after 3 years, have our Egyptian organization to dive. And if anyone come to dive in Egypt, we must have a certified from this organization.
So you think there's a great potential in that area, and that diving and snorkeling will not just be limited to the Red Sea or to Sinai or to Sharm el-Sheikh. It will carry on to the North Coast.
Yeah, we have more places will be opening very soon, and I will be talking with our organization to make some places safety and ready to dive in North Coast, maybe next summer, if somebody gonna to support us in this point, and some businessmen come to do this with me. Or
next summer, you mean 2025, or you mean this summer, 2024?
No, maybe this summer we'll start to make some check and test for these points, but we needed to support to start soon. But anyway, maximum 3 years will be starting. But today I will talking about which better place in Egypt and very safe to dive.
Yes. Especially
for beginners. Sharm el-Sheikh, it's very important and very safe to beginners diving. Hurghada and Mussalam, it's amazing and so beautiful, but this is for advanced people.
So let's talk first about Sharm el-Sheikh.
Yeah.
The advantages that it has when it comes to diving. And
Sharm el-Sheikh,
it suits beginners.
Yes, there is very important controlling there. Okay, and we have national park, Ras Mohammed National Park, and Tran Island area. It's more sites to dive there, and the controlling there make this area very safe to dive or snorkeling professional diving, normal diving, and I like to talking about something very important.
So Sharm el-Sheikh is suitable for all types of divers,
Yes.
be beginners or professionals?
Yes.
Okay.
It's very important. And we have there all the surface. All surface can be helping people coming to dive in this area. Okay, and I like to spot on some diving center there. We have very professional and very nice dive center. His name, the diving center, Sea World. It's very good, very nice. From owner to young helper there, and have more size, and have more diving centers in more hotels there. Second diving center, it's Big Whale. Big Whale, it's very nice. The owner, Rami Mahmoud, he's a professional, have 20 years. He's, have more profits from England, and his name gonna in journalist of England from a long time. He's very nice and very kind person, but Big Whale, it's just more for professionals. But SeaWorld diving centers, it's for everyone.
Now, you're a coach, you're a professional coach with international accreditation. Tell us, Coach Omar, before we proceed and talk about Hurghada and Mussalam as attractive diving sites, tell us about how you began in that path of taking up the coaching path in diving.
Okay, this is this point, it's very important, but I needed to cross in some points very important more the organizations to dives in Egypt. We have we paid more to outside Egypt, but we have here everything. We have in Egypt everything. We have the sea, we have a Red Sea, we have North Coast, we have very important locations to dive. So we're going to start to have organizations to all Egyptian divers, and any diver come to dive in Egypt. He will be just connect with us online. We just give him some information and make smaller exam, and he will pay for Egyptian organizations.
Good.
The certified.
He or she, of course, right?
Okay. Anyone.
Okay.
Yes.
So you talk to us. Any other sites in Sharm el-Sheikh or places you want to talk to us about when it comes to diving before we move on to other sites?
Yes, about Sharm el-Sheikh, just some advices I like to talking today. Just when you go to snorkeling or diving on any activity you will be do in the sea, you have to have your lifeguard or your guide, and you have to be caring. So I am spot on 2 diving centers, because I know this is diving centers, it's professional, and they're going to help people in these places and this area to dive or snorkeling. And some advices to somebody when you go to Sharm el-Sheikh, all hotels it's better, but some hotels the food is not very well, and some hotels it's very, because this is some friends from Italy and Russia called me and told me about this point. So my advice to my friends now, from any place, from Egypt, from Russia, from Italy, from England, just booking your room, okay? Don't book your food in hotel. Come to test. If you don't like it, I will tell you now where you can take amazing food for your lunch or dinner or breakfast. We have 3 restaurants. It's amazing in Sharm el-Sheikh.
Okay.
And the cost is very nice, for seafood, Faris Seafood in Old Market, okay. And they have other franchises, and for
okay, good. Now, what about Hurghada as a destination for diving, a big destination for diving?
It's old city, Hurghada, old city, and controlling there, it's not very well. So if the divers go there, you must be professional divers, because you will meet some sharks or something like that. You have to be how you can do. So if you are a beginner, it's not good for you.
That's why you said Sharm el-Sheikh suits beginners better.
Yeah, because Sharm el-Sheikh have more controlling from other sides.
But it's easy to make control in Hurghada as well, isn't it? I mean,
You
you're
know,
talking about new organizations.
this is complicated situation
Mm.
about Hurghada, and the Mussalam, it's a new area, a new place. Okay, you know, our problem was fishing. You know, was fishing. Sharm el-Sheikh and this area, you can't fish in, you can't take any fish from the sea. It's a big problems. If somebody see you, have a drop, and we calling police for coming to. But in Hurghada, it's normally somebody going to fishing, so we have like imbalance in the sea. So must be the professionals going there. You know, last summer, you know the news about this Russian guy, the shark attack him and something like that. Okay, so I told my friends from all the world, if you are beginner and you don't have experience enough, Sharm el-Sheikh, it's better to you now, okay? Then in the future, we will see other things to talking about.
And you're saying that the North Coast is going to be a hub for diving.
It will be amazing. You know, all the divers...
The Mediterranean, of course, yeah.
Mediterranean, yeah. Mediterranean Sea. All divers like just Red Sea. Mediterranean Sea, nobody support it more. But my work, I am founding and I going to discover something more special. Last summer, I have invitations from our company, AAA, invite me some days. So I'm going to discover some places, and I found some places. It's amazing and safe because, you know, we have something, it's like, you know, in Arabic, head and bay. So I find bay between Marasi and between Seychelles. It's amazing to go to starting to make a dive or snorkeling and safe to do. Okay, so I will talking with our organization to go to opening diving centers there. But anyway, after Ras Hikma deal, it will be very nice place and there must be have a diving there. You know, we have other idea, but this surprise is secret. I can't talk it, but we will bring the sea in Cairo.
How is that?
We study. We have like 5 years. Study how we can bring the water and something and some fishes like dolphin, and we'll be and make.
You want to have diving and snorkeling in Cairo?
Yes. And you're going to enjoying this one like Dubai. But we have everything here. But this is secret.
Okay.
I can't talk about this now.
Okay. Coach Omar, dear viewers, allow us to take a break here, and then we'll come back and continue our program. Please stay with us.
I'm from Russia, from Moscow. My name is Natalia. This is my 3rd time in Elguna. I was in Sharm el-Sheikh, of course. I was in Hurghada. I think Egypt is very, very tasty for Russian people and delicious. And delicious, we like this food. It's very, not very hot, but spicy. I like Egyptian songs, of course, because I like dancing very much. I like people in Egypt because they are very, very polite and they love Russian people, and it's very important and very good. I wish you success, this channel, and I want to celebrate this channel with I wish you success.
All right, thank you for staying with us, dear viewers, back here in the studio with Coach Mussalam Omar, who's an internationally accredited diving coach as well. Coach Omar, what's the difference between diving and snorkeling? I mean, some of us confuse the two types of sea activities.
I'm believing some questions for professionals it's not it's not interesting. But I believe more people don't know anything about this career, about diving and snorkeling and the sea activities. So snorkeling, you just swim by your mask and your fins, flippers, on the water, up in the water, okay, on surface. But scuba diving, you gonna to dive underwater, okay? And for going underwater, you have to have more than mask and flippers, okay? You know, if you are in the water, you must have a suit. Suit, it's making from neoprene to saving your temperature of your body, and you must have a BCD. BCD, it's like a balloon, give air. The BCD take you up. If you off the air, is BCD take you down, and you must have regulator. Regulator that it's give you the air underwater. And you know, some informations I like to talk about today. Air underwater, it's like normal air, okay? Because somebody say oxygen. No, oxygen, it's not right, okay? Oxygen, you know, oxygen, if you take more oxygen, you will die. So the tank, our tank, it's normal air, like what you take from here, H2O, okay? And you have a wet belt because you can't to dive and go underwater with a balloon. You know, this balloon, you think this is from iron or from aluminum. It's more weight. No, this is in the water. It's 0 kilograms. It's nothing in the water. So if you needed to go underwater, you must have a weight belt. Weight belt, you can take it from 6 kilograms to 12 kilograms, as how much you take in the suit to dive. Because suit of diving, it's started from 3 millimeter to 12 millimeter. So when you take more millimeter, you must be more weight to go underwater.
So snorkeling is for anyone?
Of course, of course.
Anyone can do it. You don't have to learn how to snorkel.
No, because
Okay.
you have, we have, you know, and this is very important to youth, guide snorkel. It's guide snorkeling, it's help you to swim. If you can't swimming, you just take your life jacket, take your mask, take your flipper, and they go now with ring with guide snorkeling, and he know everything.
So even for those who don't swim, they can do snorkeling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do snorkeling for anyone.
But of course, diving is much, much more complicated, and you need to learn.
Diving,
how to
it's
dive.
not complicated. No, you know, we have Egyptian example, diving like drink tea. It's very easy, not complicated. But you have some information you have to know about diving.
Can anybody who knows how to swim dive?
This is an important question. If you're going to be a diver alone and take a course diving, you must be a swimmer.
Okay.
But if you come to dive for fun, we have situation like scuba review or introduction dive. Introduction dive, you can dive with coach. He do everything. So if you can't swimming, no problem. You can dive.
Okay. How long does it take usually to excel at diving, to be a good diver? I mean.
You know, it's depends from person to other person.
For good swimmers, let's say.
For good swimmers, if he good understands and they can be good learner for informations and take his course with good instructor, professional instructor, in 6 months. In 6 months, he can dive more better.
And he can dive alone after 6 months.
A solo dive is just for more professionals. Solo dive, not alone. Normally, you must have your buddy or your guide. No way gonna to sea or water alone. Okay, in swimming, snorkeling, diving, you must have your buddy when you're gonna dive. But you can dive by yourself, because if you are not diver, must have an instructor to help you, to take you down, up. If you have a problems, can talk with him underwater. And for talking underwater, we will take time for talking about this.
Tell us.
Okay, there is underwater, we can talk like me and you now. But if you wanna,
Is it a sign language or what?
perfect. And we have special cases, Somo Bokma, it's coming to dive with us
Okay.
from
yeah.
Europe. It's
Yeah,
very
the
important to
visually,
him.
I mean, yeah, the visually impaired and those who cannot hear or
Yeah.
cannot talk. Yeah.
Yeah, so some signs we using underwater to talking with people, and we make breathing before dive to beginners, okay, divers, because if you have a problem, you must make like this sign. I have trouble, I have problem, please, I need help. So your instructor will ask you what's your problem? Can you ask him, I have problem here, I can't see, I can't take my breath. This, you can just tell him where is the problem. Okay, but if you are okay underwater, just make this sign. I'm fine, I'm okay, полно, хорошо, не проблем, okay? This is problem, this is I am fine, okay. And for divers, if somebody asks him about air, how much air you have, okay? Because in your balloon you have 200 bar. This is so you ask him. This is 100, 150, okay, 200, okay, and flippers just swim, swim, stop, stop, take me up, please, take me up. Okay, so if you ask him, are you okay? If he say, make this sign, it's not okay. It's just take me up, take me down, I'm
Beautiful.
okay.
So a special sign language for
Yeah, and
diving.
this for shark. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how safe is diving? I mean, compared to swimming.
Okay, you know, diving it's more safe, not like swimming. Okay, why? Because if you say diving, so you come to professional place, you come to professional situations. Okay, we study more, we have more knowledge, we have more experience in the sea. For me, I'm started from 2013 diving. I have many years, and I support and help more than 5,000 persons dive. Yes, and I documentary all these persons with me in my computers. I have a lot of the documentaries for these persons. So to dive, we are like we sit down here. No, nothing dangerous. So how we can save?
So it's safer than driving a car, or riding a bicycle.
More with instructors or professional like me or some instructors, professionals. It's very safe to us. Why?
Okay.
Because we check the equipment and we make a check medical for persons. If you come, yes, I ask you about your temperature, about your heart, about if you have a surgery, and the last surgery you had, and about everything, about age, okay? Because when I take you in the deep from meter to 10 meter, I must know how is your physiologist, you can dive or not.
Right.
Okay, and now this point very important. We have in Egypt to caring to dive, okay? Diving, it's very, very nice business, especially in tourism situations in Egypt.
Of course.
Okay, and we are supported, and for youth, you know, if you be good snorkeling dive, guide snorkeling, your salary is starting from 500 euro, you know, and we have a lot of the guys working in this way. For me, I'm an instructor, my salary started from 1,200 euro. It's like 60,000 Egyptian, okay. So this way is very important to earning a lot of the money, okay, and we must be caring for this situation. And I like to invite all the youth, have health, not smokers, can swimming or need to learning swimming, okay. Let's to start working in this career and this field.
Indeed.
Yeah.
As we close out, unfortunately, we only have 2 or 3 minutes left here. The attractions again. I want to go back to. Why is Egypt so attractive when it comes to diving and snorkeling? Much more attractive than many places in the world.
We can talking about the location, okay, and the weather. And we are really we are very lucky because we are in the gold location in the world. You have a Mediterranean Sea, you have a sea, Red Sea, okay. You have places like you are in everywhere, your location perfect. So we are very lucky. And we have to be, all people from all the cities and countries coming to visit us just for dive. And we have really very nice things. If you like to come and live in Egypt, we have a lot of the residents and the compounds now starting to opening in the north coast and in Red Sea too, okay? And the far coast, it's very nice. You can have a unit apartment starting from 20 or 30,000 euro. It's very cheaper. It's fully furnished, have a compound, have security, have a swimming pool near to sea. So you can come to live here. If you don't, if you repeat it, if you like the place, you can come long time, repeat it on all, and you have your apartment. Don't come to stay in hotels, okay? Hotels just for tourists, come one time in the life or in the year. But if you like, you come and trying and like this city, we have a lot now. And this is very nice chance if somebody like to come to take apartment or take chalet or standalone villa. It's the cost, it's very nice this time. So I like to tell my friends in Russia and Italy and England, let's
in Germany,
do this.
why?
In all the world. because I speak Russian, Italian, English more well, but it's welcome any country in the world and in nationalities. It's Egyptian government opening this for everyone to come to take apartment for the for all life, not just time. Okay, in this magic and the golden place.
Indeed, golden opportunity is always present for Egypt, the land of beauty. Prof. Coach Mussalam Omar, it's been a pleasure as always having you with us. I've enjoyed being with you, and happy Eid.
Happy Eid. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and thank you, dear viewers, and happy Eid.